Hey Potterhead Running Club, on behalf of the team at One Tree Planted, we want to extend a big thank you to you for all of your support. Because of you, we're able to get more trees into the ground every year. Our reforestation efforts around the world help restore biodiversity, clean the water we drink, and filter the air we breathe. And because of that, your support is so important. Thanks again.
My name is Jeff Morse. I'm president and founder of the Brotherhood Ride. Our organization is made up of firefighters and police officers who ride bicycles to honor those fellow first responders who have died in the line of duty. On behalf of our team, I'd like to take a minute to thank Fanthropy Running Club for all the support they have given us over the years. It's with organizations like yourself that since our organization started in 2008, we've been able to keep that promise to the families of providing them with emotional and financial support. Since our organization was founded in 2008, we have been able to donate over $500,000 straight to the families. On behalf of the team, to your team, we'd like to thank you for all your support. Thank you very much.
Hi Hoovian Running Club fans, I'm Stephanie from Nurse's House. I just wanted to give you a quick shout out to thank you for your support this year through the Human Nature 10K. All of your support is so greatly appreciated by the nurses we've helped. We've had thousands of nurses we've helped this year affected with COVID and other illnesses and injuries as well. And they are all grateful for your support. So I just wanted to say thank you so much and happy holidays.
Hi everybody, my name is Danny Rojas, Executive Director of All-Star Code. I hope you're having a great time at the Fanthropy Yule Ball. Thanks for the opportunity to share a few words of thanks, in particular to the amazing members of the Potterhead Running Club. Your generous support this year has been outstanding. All-Star Code's mission is to prepare Black and brown young men to be successful in the technological world. We are preparing the next generation of leaders in tech. We do that through coding and sparking a mindset that allows our students to tell their unique stories, to dare greatly, and to celebrate failure, which is incredibly useful as a future innovator. As a runner and triathlete, I want to congratulate you guys on lacing up, hitting the pavement or the treadmill, and staying healthy during these tumultuous times. Again, thank you so much for your support of All-Star Code, and I hope we get to see each other in 2021. Take care.
I'm Darren Fink. I'm the co-founder and president of Transfiguring Adoption. Transfiguring Adoption is a nonprofit which shows foster and adoptive parents how to utilize such things as play and popular media, like the Harry Potter series, to help children process past trauma, as well as process current trauma-caused behaviors. Thank you so much for your events, for your contributions in 2020. Because of your work and donations, we've been able to keep our services up and running and get them to families that need them this year. Thank you so much. One thing I did want to show you is, because of your donations, we were able to publish a guide to magical creatures around your home. This is a playful engagement activity book. In its pages, families are introduced to pretend creatures that have activities and games that go along with them. So we can help children from trauma places work through their trauma by playing games and having fun and connecting with their parents. Again, all while just having fun. Take a look at this. If you want to see more about it, go over to transfiguringadoption.com if you'd like to see more of what we do. You can also head over to the book's website, which is magicalcreatures.com. That's magical creatures without the last E. Thank you so much to all of you.
everybody, it is shout out time. And honestly, I just have to shout out to absolutely every single one of you, all of our Fanthropists throughout the world. You guys are always ready for the next thing we throw at you, and you embrace it, and you engage each other, you motivate each other, you inspire each other. Each and every day we see magic happen in our rooms, and it is all due to all of you guys. So huge shout out to all of our Fanthropists throughout the world. Happy Yule, and here's to the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021.
My first toast is to all of my hobbits and my scallywags that I ran with for Battle of the Fandoms. But mostly, I would like to toast all of the fun, chaotic, amazing, loving, brave, fabulous, beautiful lions who make the common room what it is. I've had such an amazing year being your head, and I am looking so forward to another year of doing so much good with you all. All my teacup rum is in your honor tonight. Cheers.
Happy Yule, RTI. I'm Jamie, head girl of Hufflepuff, and I just wanted to wish you all a wonderful holiday season. A couple little shout outs to my fellow co-heads, Cindy and Carrie and Kimba from Ravenclaw, Kristen, Ashley, and Amber from the Lions, Nicole and Becca from the Snakes, and Utsi and Amelia from the Great Hall. The past 2 years, getting to know you guys and working alongside you through hybrids and just general day-to-day castle life has been nothing short of amazing. So thank you for that. For my personal co-head, Melissa Wood, a fantastic human being, and there's no one else I'd want to go through this with. We definitely had a lot of adventures, and I don't really need to say anything else because you're gonna just know from having a same brain moment that we do. And to all my Badgers, being one of your head girls the past 2 years has been nothing short of amazing and wonderful, watching you all grow and just find your space in the castle in our little cozy corner in our den. So keep the magic alive, keep doing what puffs do, and that is be fierce, be legendary, be a puff. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and have a wonderful, wonderful Yule.
Slytherin head girl Nicole here, checking in with my Yule Ball toast. Tonight I raise my glass to the underdogs, to all the underdogs, especially those of 2020. To those of us who have faced adversity, physically, emotionally, financially, occupationally, familially. Those of us who faced it and continued to show up. This is for you. To those of us who've been counted out, but still showed up. To those of us who were overlooked, but still showed up. To those of us who were forgotten, bullied, left behind, overlooked, and still showed up. This is for you. This is for us. We are a running club based on a book about a boy who faced adversity. A boy who fought. A boy who lived because he was loved. A boy who fought because he was hated. And a boy who won because he loved. He was a boy of magic and compassion. And that is Potterhead Running Club. Magic and compassion. So I raise my glass to all of us who are counted out, who are underdogs, and here we are. And we fight on, and we rise together. Happy Yule Ball. Cheers.
Hey everybody, this is Jeff and Shaylee Ward from Pennsylvania.
Hope that everybody is staying safe. We wish we could have seen you this year, but we will definitely be seeing you in 2020.
A special shout out to Hufflepuff, our head girls, postmasters, and the Paws of Fury Quidditch team.
Hope that everybody has a happy holidays. We'll see you soon.
Bye everybody.
and thank you so much to the Potterhead Running Club community for supporting Trans Lifeline this year. My name's Bree, I'm the Director of Advancement here at Trans Lifeline, and I just want to say that this year especially, you have sent a powerful message that trans people are welcome at Hogwarts, that trans people are welcome in the Harry Potter fandom, that trans people will not only be celebrated, but also materially supported. Your support has allowed us to consider things like next year expanding our services to also serve Puerto Rico and Mexico. It has allowed us to add domestic and intimate partner violence services on our hotline. It has allowed us to update more IDs, to answer more calls, and we are so grateful for your support. So, again, just let me say thank you for the stand that you have taken, and also for all the ways you have supported Trans Lifeline this year. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. What you do is truly magic. You have transformed a difficult year into a year where we are really feeling the love of our extended community.
Hello, members of the Whovian Running Club. This is Jonathan Turner, Community Engagement Coordinator from Every Meal, coming to you from our very own volunteer space here in Roseville, Minnesota. On behalf of the organization, we wanted to say thank you so much for our partnership with your club, but most importantly, your support to our mission of fighting child hunger right here in Minnesota. With just knowing the skyrocketing need of children who are facing food insecurity during the COVID-19 pandemic, you all have played a tremendous and integral role to ensure that our children have had access to nutritious food. So we're so grateful for your support. We can't thank you all enough, and we hope you're enjoying your time during the virtual Yule Ball. Take care.
I'm George McGraw, founder and CEO over at Dig Deep, and I just want to thank you for your incredible contribution to our work. Because of you, an American family is going to get hot and cold running water, and that means the world to them and to us now more than ever. Having access to water, a tap and a toilet, completely transforms a family's life, and I'm so excited for you to see the magic that we're going to make together. I'd also love to get to know you better, so reach out and tell us what inspired you to make this gift. I hope we can connect now that you're part of the Dig Deep family. We believe that every American has a human right to clean running water and sanitation, and I know you do too. Welcome aboard.
Hey Whovian runners, Chad here from To Write Love in Our Arms. We were this year's charity partner in the Vincent 10K event. For a quick refresher, we are a nonprofit organization that exists to present hope and find help for anyone struggling with things like depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. I'm standing here under the Taloha booth, which functions a bit like our TARDIS. In years when the timeline isn't so wibbly-wobbly, we use this as our outreach vehicle to meet people at music festivals, at pride events, and conferences all over. Obviously, this year, that sort of outreach wasn't possible, which is what made your involvement in the Whovian Running Club all the more important. We kept track with your progress, and our smiles reflected your own in each picture and social media post, even in the times where you had to run in the dark or through the rain. But the true measure of success is far more vast. Beyond the funds raised and the miles logged, you showed up in brilliant ways. Your boldness in sharing your stories, your journeys with others doubtlessly added to the piles of good things in the lives of your community. You represented the best of this project in helping people feel less alone. And despite this year and all the distance that it's required, you've done so much in closing the gap between people and the help that they deserve. No 2 years or runs look the same, but it is my experience that there is, surprisingly, always hope. So thank you for being vehicles of that hope. And because the doctor doesn't do goodbyes, I'll just say we can't wait to see you in another time.
Good evening.
Hi.
And welcome to the 2020 Fanthropy Virtual Yule Ball. That last 15, 20 minutes of video was incredible. I want to thank Kier for putting all of that together. I want to thank you, all of our members, for your toasts, all of our various heads and leads who provided their toasts, and all of our amazing charity partners who gave us shout outs and sent in those videos. That means a lot, and I'm a little teary, fully admitting. But we have more of that coming up after this live portion, so please stick around. And now, Dawn, the floor is yours.
Where's mine? Well, the floor is mine because I'm standing on it.
Yes, it is actually. This is actually our floor. Greetings from Madison, Connecticut. That's where we are.
That's where we are.
Because we're all at home right now because it's 2020.
And actually, I can't even believe that we're finally at Yule Ball.
Finally.
Yeah. Like, this has been a year. And I know it's kind of hard to get in the spirit of a party when that party means you get all dolled up to sit in your living room and interact with the computer monitor. But here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. And it would be easy to say that this was the worst year that most of us have ever had. And in many ways, well, it was. The struggles brought about by COVID-19 have been felt by each and every one of us in so many ways. Whether it's been dealing with all of this as an essential employee or a healthcare worker on the front lines of the fight, teachers suddenly finding themselves having to figure out how to give their students an education from behind a computer screen, and parents suddenly realizing exactly how valuable teachers really are.
And how evil their children really are.
Whether you're working from home with kids and barking dogs and coworkers who can't find the mute button, or losing a job, or losing a loved one, or battling the virus yourself. This year has brought challenges we could have never imagined. And to those of you who have lost friends or family to this virus, you have our deepest sympathy and love. But there's one thing this year that we didn't expect, though in retrospect, we really should have. It's the way this community could come together to support one another. There are stories from every team and common room, the Great Hall, the TARDIS, Vandeman, and Luke's, about people coming together to cheer each other up or on, cry together, rage together, laugh together, be together when together has been a hard thing to come by. And in the midst of COVID, we've also learned about racial issues, privilege, and the need for all voices to be heard. We have embraced the struggles of the transgender community and learned how to remain fans when the creator of our fandom fails to live up to the ideals she wrote about and hurt so many in our community. And we've learned how to deal with the existential threat our community via a lawsuit. And we've had some really tough conversations, but I know I came out better for all of it.
Me too.
And while the Fanthropy community was already poised to live in a virtual world, hang on one second. Sorry, I lost my track.
I got you.
Thank you. Yes, I wasn't just coming off the cuff. While the Fanthropy community was already poised to live in a virtual world, the challenges of 2020 meant that the entire staff and every volunteer had to work a lot harder to keep the wheels turning and make the very best out of a crazy situation. And Brian and I would like to thank all of you for the dedication that you have shown to this community. The amount of work you all put in to make this year happen is seen and appreciated beyond words. You have each stepped up in ways that, while at times frustrating and overwhelming, led to one of our most successful years when many other nonprofits have fallen. And whether it was WRC's year of event sellouts, or the revival of the PHRC community, or the excitement of the FRC battles, or just the chats in CRC, all the way over to over 1 million bandages donated in the midst of a global pandemic.
Spoilers.
Each of you stepped up and gave this community everything you had to give. And in a year that would have been so easy to just throw up our hands and proclaim that 2020 was a lost cause, you made it amazing. And now that we're at the end of the year, you have all worked to create not only a fun virtual Yule Ball experience this year, but we created something that will allow many of our community who would not otherwise be able to make the trek to Connecticut to enjoy these gatherings for years to come. And as a community, we should all be proud of everything we've achieved this year. We not only survived, we thrived. And what seemed insurmountable 9 long, short, eternal, crazy months ago became the best reality we could have hoped for. So thank you. Thank each and every one of you for being you. Thank you for reaching and growing and bending without breaking. Thank you for showing up and being ready to face whatever new hurdle 2020 decided to throw at us. Thank you for your care and compassion for each other. Thank you for all of it. You are amazing. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Blessed Yule, and every other seasonal greeting. Now, let's get to the stuff we're actually here for, the trophies.
Trophies, yeah, trophies. And folks, you had an absolutely amazing year. I was doing the math, and I really wasn't quite prepared for the numbers that I'm about to throw at you.
I just felt
it's all good. It's all good. This year, we as RTI, something just happened.
I didn't touch anything.
I don't know if we're still live. I hope we are. And we have gone to there. I apologize. Our computer stopped. Hey,
there was.
I think we had a little bum on a mouse.
Did I sit on the mouse?
I think you sat on the mouse.
I sat on the mouse.
So we are doing this virtual thing with all of you, and that is the fun of lives.
Yay!
But you had an amazing year this year. RTI, the Fanthropy running clubs writ large, logged over 4.3 million miles, and that is Random Tuesday's mission: to motivate you, wonderful geeks, to get out there and to put miles on pavement or pacing through your house or on your treadmill, on your elliptical, but to get more physically active. And 4.3 million miles, that is mission success for us. Potterhead Running Club, you guys logged just shy of 3 million miles, literally 2.95 million miles this year. Hoovy Running Club, over 670,000 miles. Chilton Running Club logged over 300,000 miles, and Fandom Running Club was just shy. They were up in the upper 390s, so just shy of 400,000 miles this year. So total, all time, we have now reached 18.7 million miles logged by all of you crazy fanthropists.
Wow.
All over the world. And that is a ton. That's a ton of miles. That's a ton of miles. Now we have the scrolling. Do you have the scrolling capacity?
Yeah, I do.
So yeah. So a couple of thank yous that I want to give at this time before we get to the trophies. First, I want to thank our house elves and here in Connecticut who pack up all of your medals. I want to thank our lead owl, Sarah Pearson, from the United States Postal Service. She is spectacular and cool. I want to give a huge shout out to the Arithmancy Club, led by Melissa and Tony Downs. Without them, we wouldn't know any of the points or where you were with any of the miles. We would like to thank all of our volunteers who serve as admins in over 100 communities, like Transfiguration, Devil's Nook, Owl Post, all of our Fanthropy regional groups, and our newest crop of volunteers that you may not know about. It's the RTI Charity Nomination Club. All of our charity partners are nominated by members, but this last year we've let charities self-nominate, but they still have to get vetted by this charity nomination club, so it's still member approved. And that's really great. And sneak peek, in 2021, you will see your very first self-nominated charity partner.
I know who it is.
I know who it is too. They were self-nominated. They self-nominated, but then the charity nomination club approved them. So it's a really wonderful group. Speaking of wonderful groups, our heads of house. You've already seen some of them in the shout-outs before we came live, but our heads of house, our head oars, and our Hoovian team leads are incredible volunteers. They lead our largest and most active communities. They serve 2-year terms because, quite frankly, after that, I think they would be emotionally and permanently damaged forever. They really would be. But they serve 2-year terms, and we want to take a moment to thank the following individuals who are terming out, who are stepping down in the coming days at the end of their term. You have all worked tirelessly to motivate and inspire your houses. You have helped our charity partners. You have made the world a better place through your efforts. So we quite literally could not do this without you. You are what make our mission happen. So from Hufflepuff, Melissa Wood and Jamie Shuitt, from Gryffindor, Kristen Jill, from Ravenclaw, Cindy Lazat, from Slytherin, Nicole Cooper and Becca Barr, and from faculty, and I think she's been on longer than 2 years. Yeah, so, and she's ready. She's ready to do other things, but Shelley Kinnanen or Kinnanen. Thank you so much, Shelley, for leading our faculty room for so long, and also head oars who keep the peace in the Great Hall. They are amazing. And some of their posts are quite hilarious, I must admit. Utsi Inman and Amelia O'Reilly, thank you very much, both of you, for being our head oars in the Great Hall. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much.
And now, on to the awards.
There are awards?
There are awards.
What
We
did I
have
win?
5 awards this year. You win a bald guy. Congratulations.
Yay! It's my favorite.
Oh, I certainly hope so. Anyway, I'm just curious who he is. Anyway, the Quidditch Cup. Let's start with the Quidditch Cup. In May, we held the largest racery event in RTI's history with 1,403 runners and walkers on 27 teams. Let's bring in the Quidditch Cup. Thank you very much. Bring in the Quidditch Cup. Dawn, would you hold the Quidditch Cup for me? Yeah, you can do this. All right. So 27 teams logging 95,570.6 miles. Actually, you feel you feel unstable there.
I'm stable.
You're stable? You're good? All right.
Mentally, I don't know. But
mentally, maybe not. Now,
physically, I'm fine.
I do want to give a quick shout out to Gryffindor's Granger Things team because they had the most team miles in that event and they set the all-time PHRC record for miles per person. And, however, it was a total house effort of another house that carried the day. Rowena's Eagles won the Founders Challenge. Graffiti Artists, Talents and Tiaras, Flock Stars, Foul Play, Confringo, Booking It, and Claw and Order achieved an amazing 6-1 record to win the Sorting Challenge. And altogether, the Ravenclaw teams achieved a total miles per person of 82.77 miles. That's a lot of miles per person.
That is a lot of miles.
Thereby claiming the Quidditch Cup for the revered house of Rowena Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw earned 35 points. Gryffindor got 27 points for second. Hufflepuff got 21 points for third. Slytherin got 18 points for fourth. And now, since she believes that eagles are real, but believes all other birds work for the bourgeoisie, I'd like to ask Rory Biggs, member of the Peeves team, to come forward to accept the Quidditch Cup on behalf of Ravenclaw.
Yay!
And with smile, screenshots. All right. Thank you, Rory, for being willing to do that. All right. And now, the Fanthropy Coffee Cup. The Fanthropy Coffee Cup was introduced in 2017 during our direct impact project that was donating coffee to support the people of Puerto Rico following Hurricane Maria. We called that first inter-program competition the Coffee Cup. And we liked the name so much that we've kept the name even when we don't donate coffee. It's just what we are now. So it is awarded to the Fanthropy Running Club that achieves the greatest percentage of their established goal. Now, admittedly, 2020 was rough. Let me put it this way. If chocolate milk and onion bagels were a year, they would be 2020.
They would be.
So this summer, we could not hold our usual summer dip or direct impact project due to the coronavirus. And we did our first virtual dip, but there was no way to track things for the Fanthropy Coffee Cup. Fortunately, we were able to work with the amazing folks at Noah's Bandage Project and still hold our winter dip. And you all did amazing. We set out with a baseline goal to donate 200,000 fun, cool kids bandages to Noah's Bandage Project and a stretch goal of 1 million bandages. And guess what? Of course, yeah, we crushed it with a grand total of 1,033,545 bandages in less than 3 weeks
That's nuts.
And we wiped out no less than 4 websites. Yay. Completely wiped them out. I will be getting emails and unsolicited calls for the rest of time. Are you still interested in the neon bandages? No, I'm not. Still interested in the firehouse bandages? No, I'm not. I don't want any more fire truck bandages. I'm good, thanks. But we have to award a cup. So, Chilton Running Club, you had a goal of 10,000 bandages. You guys donated 31,400 bandages. That's 315% of goal. Very nicely done. Fandom Running Club, you donated 67,000 bandages. You had a goal of 20,000 bandages. That is 340% of goal. Nicely done. Hoovian Running Club, 219,530 bandages versus a goal of 40,000 bandages for 548% of goal. More than 5 times your initial goal. But with 863,810 bandages versus a goal of 130,000 bandages, with 664.47% of goal, 6.5 times their goal, Potterhead Running Club has won the 4th annual Fanthropy Coffee Cup. There it is. That is the coffee cup. I think I drank out of this one last year. But Potterhead Running Club, now you will see that this one does not have the 4th little placard on it because, it was really close and we didn't know who was going to win. So we'll get that this week and we'll get it put on there. Now, since she has twice required bandages, having cut her finger on a tape dispenser, yes, twice on a tape dispenser, I would like to ask Rory Biggs to come forward to accept the Fanthropy Coffee Cup on behalf of Potterhead Running Club. Screenshot! All right, there's a screenshot. Thank you very much, Rory, for being willing to do that. All right, and now the new one. The biggin'. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Fandom Cup. No one has ever seen this before. Bring it on in. Let us all gaze upon its glory. It's huge, like my head for a frame of reference, and my head is large. All right, this is the Fandom Cup. In the summer of 2019, Barbara, you guys may know her as Barbarita, her and I had a crazy idea. What if we did a racery event with the new Fandom Running Club that would see which fandom, have the fandoms face off and see which one was the best? Or maybe just the best at logging intentional miles with a 0.5 minimum and a 15-mile-a-day cap with accurate PPP that included its DDD. Regardless, over the next 12 months, teams representing 26 fandoms battled in 4 racery events in FRC's Battle of the Fandoms. During the very first Battle of the Fandoms event, a fellowship, if you will, of intrepid adventurers managed to log 58.78 miles per person, which was good enough for a 3rd place finish and a spot in the final for their fandom. They got in there. In June 2020, the final 12 fandoms faced off in a 10-day battle to determine which fandom was the greatest and who would bow to their glory. As it turns out, hobbits bow to no one. You Shall Not Pass logged 58.78 miles per person to get their fandom into the finals, and the Second Breakfast Club set the all-time Fandom Running Club record with 102.45 miles per person to give the championship to the first winner of the new Fandom Cup, the Lord of the Rings. They are now Lords of the Trophy. Now, since she frequently asks for second breakfast, 11Cs, luncheon, afternoon tea, supper, and dinner, and truly loves potatoes, I would like to ask Rory Biggs to come forward to accept the Fandom Cup on behalf of the Lord of the Rings fandom. And screenshot. All right, there's a screenshot. All right, that is an amazing trophy. It is really cool. It's large and in charge.
It's very big.
All right, for our last 2, and these are the ones that everyone's really kind of on pins and needles. Because the Fanthropy Coffee Cup, people are like, oh, I didn't know that one. Cool. But they knew the Quidditch Cup winner. They knew the Fandom Cup winner. Yep. But they don't know these 2. No. In 2018, we introduced the goal-based system. And we have enjoyed some amazing Hoovian Cup and House Cup competitions with frequent lead changes and significant drama heading into the final week before Yule Ball. Yeah. Both competitions are always extremely competitive and always down to this final week, which is exactly what we want, because let's face it, a competition isn't much fun when the winner is preordained or obvious weeks or months in advance. So we have created some drama. And it's a wonderful, these were both wonderful competitions. So the Whovian Cup. This year's Whovian Cup was truly exciting as the villains and the Time Lords did everything they could to try and unseat the back-to-back champions, Team Companions. They won last year by the closest margin mathematically possible, 1 point. Now, did the Companions stay on top? Did someone succeed in unseating the champions? Well, let's recap the points. So, I'll run through these as fast as my mouth can motor. Event registrations and key holders. There was a maximum of 370 points. Time Lords got 280 points. Team Companions had 310 points. Team Villains, 340 points. Charity miles mileage. Maximum of 75 possible points. And this is as of last Friday. Team Villains had 60 points. Team Time Lords had 60 points. And Team Companions had 80 points out of a maximum of 75. That's right. They got 5 unit points because they crushed their CM goal. Defender Challenge Weeks. They're kind of like the hybrid challenge over in Potterhead Running Club. There's a maximum of 20 possible points. Villains got 5 points for 1 successful attack when they were paired with the Companions. Team Time Lords got 5 points for 1 successful attack when they were paired with the Companions. And the Companions got 20 points for 2 successful attacks and the only successful defense. It was very impressive. The Race Across Time Racery Benefit Event, which had a maximum of 35 possible points. Team Companions got 21 points. Time Lords got 27 points. And Villains got 35 points. But I do want to give a shout out to the Time Lords team Geronimo because their effort was the greatest of all time. 103.99 miles per person is the all-time RTI Fanthropy Racery record. And I don't know if 103.99 is going to be beat anytime soon. So, Time Lords, don't care where you finish out this year, Geronimo is the greatest of all time. They're the GOAT. All right. Winter Direct Impact Project, maximum of 75 points possible. And this is as of last Friday. Time Lords had not reached their first goal yet. Team Companions had 20 points. Villains had 20 points. So, as of last week, the Whovian Cup points stand thus. Team Villains, 460 points. Team Companions, 451 points. Team Time Lords, I forgot to ask for that. I guess I did. Team Time Lords had 372 points. But last week points have yet to be awarded. So for reaching their first goal for the Winter Direct Impact Project, I award Team Time Lords 20 points. For reaching their second goal for the Winter Direct Impact Project, I award Team Villains 10 points. And for reaching their second and third goal for the Winter Direct Impact Project, I award Team Companions 30 points. And for reaching their third and fourth goal, yes, I'm messing with you, for the Winter Direct Impact Project, I award 25 points to Team Villains, and with a total of 495 points, Team Villains wins the Whovian Cup! Congratulations, Team Villains! Yay! We can't hear you screaming into your TVs right now, but we're just assuming that it's happening. I'm assuming. Now, since she has played 2 different doctors, and her name is Rory, I would like to ask Rory Biggs to please come forward to accept the Whovian Cup on behalf of Team Villains.
Yay!
She's putting these all in her room, just letting you know. All right. Final Whovian points for those who want to know. Villains, you finished with 495 points. Companions finished with 481 points. And Time Lords finished with 392 points. And the all-time racery record. But well done, Villains. Well done. All right. And now, folks, we're on. Rory, give it to me. Here's the one y'all been waiting for. The House Cup. The biggest award of the night. This is the 6th time. The 6th time that we have awarded the House Cup. Now, in 2015, Ravenclaw laid claim to the first House Cup. Then, for 3 consecutive years, the Snakes of the noble house of Salazar Slytherin won the House Cup. Last year, the Eagles of the revered house of Rowena Ravenclaw reclaimed the House Cup. But now it's time to announce this year's winner. So let's recap the points, and I already gave you the Quidditch points. Event registrations are perfect prefects, maximum of 415 points possible. As of last Friday, Hufflepuff had 165 points, Ravenclaw had 195 points, Gryffindor had 200 points, and Slytherin had 255 points. Charity mileage, maximum of 75 possible points. As of last Friday, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin all had 50 points, and Gryffindor had 60 points. Hybrid challenges, as of last Friday, maximum of 60 points possible. Slytherin and Hufflepuff both had 20 points. Gryffindor and Ravenclaw both had 30 points. Winter Direct Impact Project, maximum of 75 possible points, plus Hermione points, as of last Friday, so 85 points possible, really. Hufflepuff had 20 points, Ravenclaw had 30 points, Gryffindor had 40 points, and Slytherin had 55 points. So as of last week, the house points stand thus. Hufflepuff, 276 points. Ravenclaw, 340 points. Gryffindor, 357 points. And Slytherin had 383 points. Well done, Slytherin. Yes, well done. But recent events must be taken into account. For reaching their fourth goal for the Winter Direct Impact Project, I award Gryffindor House 15 points. For winning the 6th Hybrid Challenge with 142.85% of goal, I award 10 points each to Hufflepuff and Slytherin. And for reaching their 5th goal and their first Hermione goal for the Winter Direct Impact Project, I award Slytherin 25 points. Assuming my calculations are correct, I believe a change of decoration is in order. They have taken back the castle. Slytherin wins the House Cup! Yay! And now there's screens falling off of walls and computers just blue, and it's beautiful. It's spectacular. Now, since she successfully manipulates her parents into getting her the vast majority of what she wants for Christmas, and is more likely more Slytherin than Hufflepuff, I would like to ask Rory Biggs to come forward to accept the House Cup for Slytherin. And screenshot.
Mine.
And she's putting them all in a room. I really think she is. Final points, Hufflepuff, 286 points. Ravenclaw, 340 points. Gryffindor, 372 points. And Slytherin, 418 points. Extraordinarily well done, Slytherin. You fought hard all year. There was a moment mid-year that you achieved a great goal during one of the event registrations. And I said, Slytherin is back in the game. And because after 4th place in Quidditch, it was looking pretty dire. But I think Nicole said something earlier about underdogs. Never count them out. Slytherin, you put forth an incredible show this year.
Amazing.
Stuck together there in the dungeon, and it was really impressive to see the love that you had for each other and how you pushed all year long. All of the houses had an incredible year, and you all have something to hang your hat on to be proud of. It's Dawn mentioned before, the comments that we saw coming out of all of the common rooms, all of the team rooms, all of the communities about how your house or your team or your community really helped you through 2020. So all of you did that, but all of the houses have something to hang their hat on this year, and it's really, really wonderful. Now, finally, and we're letting this go because Kira's probably going, man, they are over time. Actually, we're doing pretty well. We're right at 30 minutes. We're at 31 minutes. We're doing good. Finally, we, the Biggses, would like to share with all of you one of our favorite holiday traditions. And they are right here in our tree. They are Christmas crackers. Now, I don't know if you're aware of what a Christmas cracker is, but this is a British tradition, and these are explosive devices.
Yes.
Admittedly, minor explosive devices. Offspring, please come in. So they are minor explosive devices, but how we do it in this house is we cross our arms. You cross your arms so you don't have strength. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I won one. We all won one. We all won one. And so you heard the pop, and then you open it up.
Scare the dog.
You scare the dogs. You open it up, and there's toys inside. I got a deck of cards. I got a miniature deck of cards.
My present went flying.
Your
I
present?
got it's somebody your feet. Something.
Oh, what did you? You got us something. But then they also have really cool, fun little hats and jokes.
Oh, I got a little tape dispenser, Rory.
Oh, a tape dispenser. That's gonna cut Rory up. She's gonna need bandages like crazy. So my question is, and this is a great one for you people who like the old chocolate frog. What sweets do frogs like? Lollipops.
Ha ha, you're funny.
And so there's fun little games and prizes, and then you have your crown hats. I should have totally snagged the. Can I snag the blue one, or you know what? I'll clash. I'll just have to clash.
I lost my joke too. I
I
am
don't know.
yellow.
It just exploded in there. It is a
no
minor
joke.
explosive.
Yes.
You know, it's probably on the floor somewhere, and I don't know if this crown's going to fit me. They
rarely do.
They say they fit all sizes. Oh no, this one's got an extender on it. It's got an
wow.
extender on it, so I'm good. All right,
I
Rory,
know.
come on in with the shot here.
Oh.
All right.
I get no joke.
So, folks, this has been a lot of fun. It's been a weird year, and this is how we're ending it, is with this Yule Ball. Don't forget about the silent auction. It continues until 10 o'clock Eastern. Please continue watching for more shout-outs and toasts. You don't want to miss any of that, and you definitely do not want to miss the after party.
Stop it.
Okay. There should be a stamp that came up right there. Anyway, don't miss the after party with Hiddles on Zoom. It's coming up in about 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we will see you all in person, or as many of you as possible in person, and the rest of you virtually on December 10th at Bill Miller's Castle in Brantford, Connecticut for the 2021 Fanthropy Yule Ball. May you have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a blessed Yule. Thank you so much from us to you. We love you. We'll see you. Bye.
Good night.
Cheers! Slytherin head girl Becca here with a toast to the castle, a toast to our brave Gryffindors in Gryffindor Tower, a toast to our wise Ravenclaws in Ravenclaw Tower, a toast to our loyal Hufflepuffs in the Den, most of all, a toast to our cunning and determined snacks in the dungeon. May we all have a fantastic 2021. And may this holiday season be filled with joy. Love to you all. Let's keep the magic real.
To the Slytherin Common Room, I am amazed, proud, and humbled, but never surprised by what we've been able to achieve this year, and I'm so happy to have been a part of that. To everyone else in the Hogwarts Castle, the TARDIS, Luke's Diner, and the Domain, I can't wait to see what we're able to do next year. I love all of you, and I wish all of you the best. Cheers!
Wishing everyone in PHRC, but especially my friends in the dungeon, a very happy new year. Hoping that it's much better than 2020 from this side of the pond.
To my friends in Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw, it has been a pleasure getting to know you through the years. To my friends in Slytherin, you guys rock. Let's do this. Let's take back the castle. Cheers to 2021.
From this grateful snake dwelling in the dungeon to all of our friends in Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, the faculty lounge, and all of the RTI community, thank you for all of the good you've done this year. It's been amazing. And here's to well wishes for a new and wonderful Yule. Cheers.
Prefect Sparkles here to wish all of the Great Hall, but especially my Slytherins and the rest of RTI, a wonderful holiday season. Whatever it is you may celebrate, or don't celebrate, have a happy December. And I also wish for you a joyous 2021 and continue doing so much good.
Cheers to the Slytherin common room and taking back the castle.
Cheers to the strangers that have become friends, the friends that have become family, and to what feels like my home on the internet.
Hey Great Hall and Slytherin Common Room, happy Yule Ball 2020. Wish we could be celebrating together, but here's looking forward to being together next year. Cheers!
Slytherin head girl Nicole here, coming in to raise a glass on this Yule Ball. And I'd like to take time to reflect and say this is my final year as head girl. And so in honor of those who have served, I would like to raise my Yule Ball toast to all of those former prefects, R's, heads, arithmancy team members, those who've worked behind the scenes, who have done your time and retired, and perhaps you're in your professorship, perhaps not. But to those of you still here in the Great Hall and in your common rooms, joining in and doing so much good, tonight I raise my Yule Ball toast to you. Cheers.
What a year it's been. We've had our ups, our downs, and our all turned arounds. We've celebrated, we've laughed, and even shed a tear or two, and I'm thankful to have had the support and love from each and every one of you. We've raced across time, deciphered Shakespeare's rhymes, played mean games of Quidditch, and been inspired by the most badass headmaster and boss witch. We've had love, we've had loss, we've had sickness and health, but the camaraderie across these fandoms has been worth more than any riches or wealth. So, to my RTI family, thank you for everything. Here's to next year. Cheers.
Ugh, you humans. Miserable year on this mudball of a planet. Most of you can't even throw a grenade properly. Oh, are we filming? Are we filming? Ah. Attention, puny humans. Despite the odds being stacked against you, the mighty Sontaran Empire have had stories of many glorious victories this past year. Rise up, stay strong, and march onward into glorious battle. A glorious new year. Yes.
Hey everyone, this is Robin coming at you from Team Slytherin. I just want to take a second and tell you all thank you. In these unprecedented times, I was thinking about what I was going to say and how I was going to say it, and I was just thinking about What's amazing about this group, not just my house, because obviously my house is amazing and it's my favorite, but us as a whole entity here, what's amazing is in this crazy time that's happening not just in the States, but globally, so many of us have been struggling emotionally, financially, from personal losses, and yet we all came together and we were able to help other people. And that just says so much about all of us as a core and where our heart's at. And it's a beautiful thing. And I just really appreciate all of you. This has really helped me get through this year and this crazy time. So I'm definitely looking forward to next year. I want to give a special shout out to Nicole and Becca. You guys have been amazing head girls. I don't know what we would have done this year without you. You were the glue that held us together, and you were the perfect head girls for this year. I don't know if that's a gift or a curse, but you guys have been amazing. Thank you to Brian and everybody else on the backside too. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you to everyone who volunteers on the backside. Thank you for my admins and mods in my group as well. You guys would definitely appreciate it. I know you guys don't hear it enough. Any of you do, but you're definitely appreciated. So shout out to my crew over at the Salty Skull. Everyone stay safe, make good choices, and I'll see you on the flip side. Have a happy holiday.
Hi Fanthropists, everybody from PHRC, WRC, CRC, and FRC. I hope everybody's enjoying this virtual Yule Ball that we're having. I wanted to give a shout out to my fellow heads of house. That would be Melissa, Jamie, Nicole, Becca, Cindy, Carrie, and Amber, and Kristen, along with Utsi and Amelia in the Great Hall. You guys made this year absolutely wonderful, and I don't know what I would have done without your support and help throughout the year. Huge shout out to the RTI staff. Everybody knows, obviously, Headmaster Bosswitch, Keeper of Keys Hiddles, Minister of Magic Barb, Winky, who is Betsy, and then of course Kier. And thank you for all that you've done keeping these communities going through everything. And last but certainly not least, I wanted to give a shout out to the faculty, and especially the faculty prefects. Amanda and Jennifer, you guys were absolutely wonderful this year and kept everything in the faculty going. So thank you. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.
Hello and happy holidays to every single one of you wonderful Fanthropists around the world. Your energy and enthusiasm throughout 2020 have been beacons of light in this community, and in particular to us among the RTI staff. You are our friends, you're our family, and you're our foundation. Now this year more than ever, I deeply wish that we could be spending time with you in person, but I'm also grateful that you're here in spirit and that you're safe and certain to make next year's event an absolute blast. The doctor once said, everything ends and it's always sad, but everything begins again too, and that's always happy. Be happy. So to all of you, from all of us, with love, cheers. Be happy.
My name is Mary David. I'm the Director of Communications at Journey Out, a nonprofit providing direct services to adult survivors of sex trafficking and commercial sexual exploitation in the form of street outreach, survivor mentorship, emergency housing, clinical counseling, providing food and clothing and other essential resources that help someone on their path towards survival and freedom. We have been so thrilled and honored to be a Hoovian Running Club charity partner this past year. As a result of your generosity, we have been able to keep our doors open at Journey Out. This means that we have been able to provide services like giving hand sanitizer and face masks, groceries for the week to our clients, which keeps them from running back to their trafficker simply out of need. Thank you for the important way that you have supported us on this journey and made a direct impact in the life of survivors of commercial sexual exploitation and helped to keep them off the street by engaging in something so healthy and being part of this global movement. We are so grateful for you.
Hello, Fanthropy friends. Welcome to the Yule Ball. Wow, you guys are the best. Out there running wild for others. Pictured are a few of the many amputees we serve at Limbs for Life. When you participate in your crazy fun events, you are putting people back on their feet. Your support provides prosthetic limbs for amputees without other resources, allowing them to walk, run, go back to work or school. Just do life. That's what your giving does. That's what your running does. At Limbs for Life, we are so grateful for you, for your generosity and your kindness. You all do so much good. Thanks, Random Tuesday. Happy holidays from all of us at Limbs for Life.
Thank you, Powderhead Running Club and Random Tuesday, for choosing to support Random Acts. You have helped raise thousands of dollars in the Iron Belly 7K and Time Turner events. Because of you, we have been able to fund so many acts through our kindness program.
Because of your support, we were able to buy items off Amazon wishlist for NHS hospitals and NHS staff through the hard times of COVID-19.
Because of you, we were able to provide a cat shelter that was struggling during this pandemic.
Because of you, we were able to support 30 refugee families with welcome boxes to aid in their transition into our community.
Because of you, we were able to help provide self-care packages for disadvantaged girls in the north of England.
Because of you, we were able to donate food to Sparta, Missouri USA's Care to Learn program and provide food security to over 30 kids during their spring break.
Because of you, we were able to provide chest binders to trans and non-binary Seattle youth.
Because of you, we were able to give baskets to the patients at East Tennessee Children's Hospital.
Because of you, we were able to deliver children's books by diverse authors to free little libraries in BC.
Because of you, we can make the world a better place, one random act of kindness at a time.
Hey Potterheads, it's Lish from Water First. On behalf of our whole team, I would just like to say a huge thank you for all of your hard work this year. You raised over $7,000 for clean water projects. That means that 87 people will now have clean water and a toilet for life because of you. We couldn't have asked for a better partner during this unprecedented year. We learned so much from your community, and I know we all received so much hope from the kind messages and the well wishes that you all shared. Thank you so much for being a part of this Water First community, and we can't wait to see what's in store for the future. Thank you.
Hi Fanthropists, I'm Betsy Mezzanotti. I'm the Operations Director for Random Tuesday, and I just wanted to wish you all a happy holiday season. Thank you for being with us in this year that's been crazy is a nice way to put it, isn't it? I want to give a few special shout outs. I want to thank first of all our house elves who've helped out with socially distanced metal packs to make sure that everybody can get their fabulous bling. And I want to thank the kitchen elves. We've really underutilized you this year and we have missed you. But bigger, better things in 2021, and hopefully we'll be able to get back to what looks a little more normal for all of us. Another shout out to say thank you to all our volunteers and admins through the castle, through the TARDIS, through the domain, Luke's Diner, and every place. We couldn't do what we do without you guys. And to our members, we definitely couldn't do the so much good we do without you. So thank you and cheers.
Hello, Ravenclaw Head Girl Carrie here, and I just wanted to do a quick shout out for Yule Ball to all the admins RTI wide, but most specifically for my Ravenclaw admins, both the Aurors and the Prefects and my co-head Cindy. It's been an amazing year and a tough year, and I don't know how I would have gotten through it without each of you. Ravenclaw Tower, thanks for being my home away from home. Thanks for always bringing love and support and encouragement, and let's make 2021 a great year too.
snake. I'm a slithery little sneaky snake. Now I'm slithering on into the U-Ball on behalf of the Slytherin Common Room. Now listen, Slytherin Common Room, we're here to raise a toast to all our castle mates in the Potterhead Running Club. Listen, we love you, Ravenclaw. We love you, Hufflepuff, and, well, Gryffindor. I mean, we even love you, Gryffindor. So cheers to y'all. To so much good. Slytherin's gonna keep on winning, though, because that's just how we do. And I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little sneaky snake.
Hey, Ravenclaw. Head girl Cindy here. On the treadmill, getting some miles for Raven. Just wanted to pop in and wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I hope that wherever this holiday finds you this year, you find time for joy, you find opportunities for laughter, and you find moments for quiet reflection and contemplation, and maybe a hot beverage or two. It's been a fun year, it's been a weird year, and I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas!
Happy holidays from Slytherin House. I promise, this is not the blood of our enemies.
Hey everybody! Hello. I'm not much for toast, but here we go. Just want to say it's 2020. It's the end of the year. What a crazy year, huh? I think the best thing about this year is this community that we have of nerds and geeks and fanthropists, and how much you guys have come together, lifted each other up, and pulled each other through this crazy dumpster fire of a year. Here we are, Fanthropy Yule Ball 2020, virtual, strange world, ready to kick into 2021 and make it even better than before. Here's to you, Fanthropists, to next year.
And another thing, cheers to Dawn and Brian, because you guys created this amazing club. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm getting married in a couple of months to somebody I met on this club. So cheers, Rick. And half my wedding party is also people who I know and love, who I met through this club. Cheers to all you ladies as well. I just don't want to forget that part.